Alright guys, welcome to the next project. So, the Camaro was sold a couple days ago. Believe it or not, another 18-year-old kid decided he wanted his daily driver to be a classic car, which is totally fine by me. So I gave him a really good deal on it. I made sure he wasn't one of those kids who was just dreaming. He actually knows enough about cars to keep it on the road. Luckily for him, that Camaro was pretty much turnkey. So as long as he checks his fluids, makes sure they're up, changes his oil, I'm pretty sure he's going to have a really good car from now on, as long as he doesn't wreck it. So he lives locally to me, so I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that I'll be able to see the Camaro every once in a while. Maybe it shows, maybe we'll bring it over. So maybe we might see it again on the channel. So, and contemplating which project I should do next, my wife told me, you know what, you're the Corvette Ben, and which is funny, and you should do a Corvette because you haven't done one in a while and actually featured it on your channel. So we're gonna go ahead and get a Corvette. But guess what, this car that I'm sitting next to, that's not my 73 Corvette, because guess what, I got another one. Alright boys, here is the newest project for my YouTube channel. So this I posted this up on Facebook and some people thought I had actually sold my 73, but this is a different 1973 Corvette. And my favorite part about it is that it's a big block car. Woohoo! So, nothing like a factory big block with side pipes. Anyway, so as you can tell, the paint's really nice, but that front suspension definitely needs new springs. Do you notice they actually mess with the camber in order to get the wheels to fit under there? This car is hopefully not as bad as the Camaro. It already runs, but the thing about it is it's similar to the Camaro, as in somebody had it but just ran out of time. So the guy I got it from, he had owned his own business before, and he just didn't have any time to really work on it, so it sat for a long time, and I'm hoping to get it to, be reliable enough to cruise. So the biggest project on this, besides getting the mechanical sorted, is going to be the interior. So as you can tell, it needs seats, it needs door panels, and it needs carpet. So that would be about a grand total of $1,500 just to get those three things, and that's not to mention everything else. But luckily for me, most of the other interior panels like the dash and the steering column and all that stuff will clean up. But it's definitely a solid car. It used to be yellow and somebody painted it red, which is totally common, so that's how it goes. But yeah, I picked it up for a decent price. Let me show you under the hood. That needs fixed. That pulls out way too far. Oh, so yeah, hood support needs fixed, but there it is, a Chevy big block. So Edelbrock intake, it's got a Holly carb, supposedly Excel ignition stuff, I don't know. You see, it doesn't run that well, honest truth. It definitely needs, I think, the carb gone through, maybe the timing checked, stuff like that. But it's got all the fun goodies on it. Hopefully it will turn out to be a good project. And the hood support needs fixed. Also, somebody has fiberglass in the front nose, which I don't mind. It's not my cup of tea, because if you get bumped in the nose, your whole front clip's messed up. But that's just me, I'm picky. But yeah, it should be a very, very excellent project. But first, what I have to do is I have to get front springs for it, because it's going to scrape pretty much everywhere you drive. So there it is. Look forward to more videos, guys. issues, the real issue on this car is it needs interior, it needs a tune-up really, really badly, it needs some front suspension work done, maybe a brake bleed. But it has a lot of new parts on it, so hopefully we can get it to be dependable. The first thing I'm going to tackle though is probably work on my Corvette first, because this one can take a back seat. But yeah, follow along. The reason why I picked this one, because it was a good price, but two, for a lot of people, it's a little more of a challenge to get a car that hasn't run in decades and decades and get it to actually run, drive, and stop. It's much more common to have a car that kind of runs and kind of drives and kind of stops, and be able to work on something like that. I think it would benefit a lot of people to be able to show the steps that I take in order to get something to its top level, all the troubleshooting, because that's something that you can learn, but you have to learn by experience. And if you've never done it, you might have cold feet about, or be hesitant about picking up a project like this. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video. I know I'm going to enjoy working on it. There's nothing like having a second big block Corvette, and if all the stars align in the heavens and everything works out right, we might have a 73 versus 73 big block drag race. So make sure you keep watching my channel, because it might happen.